get back here, we come back with ammunition, man. We come back with validation. We come back with sources, right? So, land of the Jews, for this, man, remember we get last time the David, matter of fact, let's see, man. Let's go 500. Page 500. Let's see who we got. So HaWah tries to comfort Moses concerning his death. Moses like, why don't I get to go to the promised land? HaWah's like, I don't want you being buried by man. Come on, man. It's me and you, baby. It's me and you. I made you a god to Pharaoh. Period, man. Like, yo, check this out. And as in this world I appointed you over the 60 myriads of Israel, so in the future world shall I appoint you over 55 myriads of righteous men, pious men. Thy days, O Moses, will pass when thou art dead, but thy light will not fade. Like we got in Deuteronomy, eyes were never dim, right? Wow, yeah, like we got in Deuteronomy. Whoa. What's this 310 worlds about? Yeah, Deuteronomy, man. 34, right? Chapter 34. I'm just getting it quickly, man. Just for the con. Matter of fact, give me that JPS flow. Give me that JPS flow. For the dismount. Best dismount of all time. I got it all lined up right here, man. JPS, let's go. This is my Conde present, man, to you and to myself, man. This is taking damn near a month. Feels like a month of recording and re-recording this drop, and just to get here, man, I feel like I ran a marathon and back, and I made sure I made this extra meaty because they jamming Naga up so clean on this. I'm like, I want everything in there. If you're gonna make me record this 7 times, 4 hour, 5 hour, 6 hour drive, not only am I gonna get smarter and learn more by reading it over and over again, I'm gonna make sure everything's in 146, man. You want to tell somebody to come to the Preston investigation, you want to tell somebody to recon, start them right here with 146. I promise I put more effort in 146 than any other Preston flow that we've done, man. Deuteronomy 34 for the dismount. Yeah, Moses went to the plains of Moab, unto Mount Nebo, to the top of Pisgah, right? We got all this, right? So, then what? So he dies, right? And Moses, verse 7, was 120 years old when he died. His eye was not dim, nor his natural force abated. And I said, don't that sound like Prester John in the Marvel going into suspended animation? Now he got the evil eye, but his eye was not dim, nor his natural force abated, which means lessened. So his natural force was never lessened or reduced. How do you die if your natural force is not lessened or reduced? How do you die if your eye is never dim? Right? Make it make sense. Legend of the Jews, right? So he's telling Moshe, look, man, time will pass, or, your days will pass when you are dead, but your light will not fade, for thou wilt never have need of light of sun or moon or star. Same thing. Your eyes is not dim. Your natural force never lessen. Nor will thou require raiment or shelter for oil, or oil for your head. or shoes for your feet, for my majesty will shine before you. My radiance will make your face. Now check it. Oh, my son Moses, much has been stored up for thee in the future world, for thou wilt take part in all the delights of paradise, where are prepared 310 worlds. This is where I first hearing about this, right? So, where are prepared 310 worlds, which I have created for every righteous man that love me, devote himself to the Torah. Code keeping Nagaz got 310 worlds. Where else can we find some drop on 310 worlds, right? All right, let's go quickly. 310 worlds is putting it in here, man. All right, so you got those of Jermael, that I may cause those that love me to inherit substance. All right. I guess it goes into the 310 there. I'm just seeing where they mention it. Cornell University got some drop. 310 worlds God made for Jews who look after his, I guess, Torah, code. All right. Betumuna.com talking about 310 worlds. All these people talking about it. But we didn't know. 310 worlds to the righteous as a reward. That's in the Olam Haba, Torah, Rabbinic. So it seems like this is something they kept secret. 310 worlds are everywhere. God will bestow 310 worlds on every Zadah, or priest, or Khan. 310 worlds, which are the recompense of pies. So we're going to get even deeper on this 310. I'm just letting you know we're going in 147, 148, 149, and 150. Yeah, and then they try to put it on Yeshua or Jesus. Now he got something to do with it. The Messiah. Stop it, man. We got Kandawi forever. We got Moshe. Moshe is promised this personally, where they will inherit 310 worlds, and back to the legend of the Jews with the 310 worlds. So we got a lot of digging to do. We ain't tripping. I'll leave this link here from New African. Shout out to the Con, man, 77. Digging more on this Francisco Alien flow, South Carolina flow. This John Khazar wasn't the first enslaved African or North American on North American soil, just on paper. 1526, Lucas Vasquez de Alien, a wealthy sugar planter, brought 100 enslaved Africans to South Carolina. Don't that sound similar to the Esteban flow? And it's always a nigga that they are bringing here to get some drop. We're going to dig more on it, but it goes back into the South Carolina flow. You know what I mean? Just keep these links. Man, we got a bunch of Kakora links that I'll just wait on these and, drop them in 147. This is interesting here for the dismount. We've been talking about the Little Ice Age, and here we got them telling on themselves when it comes to this colonial colonization shit. It says the role of extreme cold in the failure of the San Miguel de Guadalupe colony. So extreme cold was an issue when you're dealing with an ice age, my noggin, in America during their colonization. And that's a body bag, another body bag, letting us know they definitely dealing with extreme cold. Hey, this could be something, this could be nothing. I want to talk dinosaur, but Boeing, there's something called the Boeing X-20 dinosaur. Dynamic Soar was a United States Air Force program to develop a space plane that could be used for a variety. This thing seems to be some supersonic situation that we don't really hear about today, but in 57, they had this reusable manned space plane All right, that is good for aerial reconnaissance bombing. Where? Are we talking more lands beyond the poles? Because remember, they're trying to, this is Giannini Worlds Beyond the Pole time, right? So did this wing boost glider, is this so that they can get to other lands and bombing, space rescue, satellite maintenance, right? So we got to resource, we got to recon this resource of this reconnaissance dinosaur situation. I told you we'll get into some ether flow on the way out the door. My jigger, what it do? Discovery of ether as an anesthetic is credited to both Dr. Crawford, William C. Long, and William T.G. Morris. So their recognition of the contributions to the contentious 1842, right? Long was the first to use ether as a general anesthetic during surgery. So on one end, they're saying the ether don't exist. On the other end, they're using it as a general anesthetic, which means that you can get high off the ether. And they were getting high off of the ether, man. Ether in the developing world. Ether was first made use of as a general anesthetic. My noggin, I'm just gonna drop that on you and keep going. Let's talk Tupac. We out of here. Best dismount of all time. Afina Shakur, born Alice Faye William in North Carolina. Like I said, you don't think she knows about the Kokora? And she's a Shakur? Stop playing. You know, you dig on it. You know what I mean? You know, it's going to bring you all into her knowledge of the Tupac Amaru flow. And again, if she knows about all this Amaru flow in this North Carolina history, you bet your ass you know about why she is a Shakur. To second address, Dizzle 50, let's go. Chapter 13, verse 40. These are the 9 tribes that were taken away from their own land into the exile of the king, exile in the days of King Hoshea, whom Shalmaneser, king of the Assyrians, made captives. He took them across the river, and they were taken into another land, but they formed this plan for themselves that they would leave the multitude of the nation and go back and go to a more distant region where no human beings had lived. So there at least they might keep their statutes that they had not kept in their own land. Does this mean like they try to, the certain Israelite camps try to use this to say that, well, yeah, the tribe of Gad went to America, and America was somewhere that no one's been? Nah, it's not really that simple. It doesn't mean you cross the Atlantic Ocean to go into America, or now you're first going into America. Now, we've been in America. This is old land, man. This is India Superior. Stop playing. But we can get more specific about the orientation. Why? Because we got the maps. Let's go. And they went in by the narrow passage of the Euphrates River, for at that time the Most High performed signs for them and stopped the channels of the river until they had crossed over through the region. There was a long way to go, a journey of a year and a half, and that country is called Arzareth. So this is the place where no man had lived. They want to try to make it the entire Americas, right? But that ain't true. Oh, that ain't true, right? North America, South America. Zoom in. Here we go again. We got Anian, right? So now they got Anian. This is flipped upside down, obviously. Over here, when we pick up Anian, we flip it right side up again, and you get this type of orientation, right? Straight at Anian, Tendu, Anian, America. Still talking America. Still talking Anian and Corvera. And here you're still talking Anian and Corvera. Where's Corvera? Corvera. So where's the Euphrates? Where's the Red Sea? Here's Corvera. Multiple witnesses that this is the land of President John, with the Anian kingdom and the Quivera, the Kibera or Ivera or Iberu, Hebrew, Eber, Iberia, right here. And it's spelled the exact same right here. And if you cross the Strait of Anian, right here, you get Arzareth right here. And don't press this land always got something to do with a unicorn, man. Where's the Euphrates? After Arzareth, by crossing Anian. How did these tribes that went to a place where no men dwelt at this time, they didn't just go into the Americas, they crossed the Strait of Anian into Tandu, right? Into Arzareth. And this is where they were keeping the code. And this is why the unicorn is being represented right here.